They Will Kill You stars Zazie Beetz as a woman who takes a job in a hotel as a cleaning lady and then finds out that she's going to be hunted down by some rich people. A plot that we've heard before. It comes in at a 69% on the tomato meter, and I expect the audience score to be somewhat similar. It's an okay film. It's a throwback to one of those grindhouse films where it's kind of like, okay, we know that she's going to be hunted for some nefarious purpose. We don't know exactly why to begin with, but it's got a lot of blood and gore and violence, and that's what we're there for that big over the top kind of, okay, um, I see what's going on here. And I got to say that Zazie Beetz is the standout here. It's one of those films that I think people will find on streaming services. I don't think that this is going to be one that you need to see in the theater. It's cool if you do, uh, but it's going to be one that's going to fly under the radar. And if you want my opinion on it, it's an okay watch. If you remember that movie a few years ago called Boy Kills World with Bill Skarsgård, where it's shot in such a very action heavy, stunt heavy type of way, then with that kind of cheeky comedy to it, this is very much in that same vein. It comes from director Kirill Sokolov, who's directed, well, nothing that I've ever seen. But it's shot very much like that. Now, I don't think that you're going to hear a lot of people talking about this out of the theater because it just doesn't have that big buzz factor of, oh, you got to check it out, man. It's just one of those things that's it's passable. It's fine. It's a fun time at the movies, but I don't think you really need to spend $15 to $20 to go out and see it. But James, you just said you liked it. Yeah, I know. The advantage here is that it's only an hour and 34 minutes. And that really works because it's not saying anything deep here. And it's one of those movies that actually is a good showcase of you don't need to have a whole lot of character motivations. And while there's a family element going on in here, they're not drawing you into that and confusing you with dramatic moments. It's just that's the very cardboard level of it. She's going in there and she's going to kick butt, and it's not trying to confuse you with it. So I would say that it succeeds where Ready or Not 2 failed because that had a sister dynamic to it where it's like, we're going to talk about our past and we're going to have this big dramatic moment in it. And this kind of cuts through all that. It says, no, okay, it's there. We acknowledge that it's there, but we're not going to slow down the pace of this movie at all. And I appreciated it for that. If you are a heavy religious type person, I think that you will probably have some critiques about this as to why these rich people want to kill her and stuff like that, because it's for a sacrifice. I mean, come on. No, it's not from the director of it. It's produced from the director of it. But as you can see from the action here, like Zazie Beetz puts it all out there. And I gotta say, kudos and congrats to her for this because she owns this role. And it's just when she's on the screen, you are enthralled with what she's doing. She is competent in carrying this story through. It's just got that cheekiness to it where it's like, okay, I understand this is not to be taken seriously, and that's what's working for this film. So going back to the tomato meter here and saying that it's 69%, let's take a look at what the critics are saying. This mainly feels like a radio silence rehash. And okay, so that goes to what I was saying about Ready or Not. I felt like Ready or Not 2 got bogged down, especially because it was just under 2 hours. And they cut through some of that fluff, right? Zazie Beetz takes a fiery axe to, those people. But we've seen it all before and better. Boring is too small a word. No, it's not boring. It moves fast. So you can see a lot of the criticisms in here. And I'm getting the vibe that religious people, as I said, they are going to take offense to this, I think, because I don't know why. Uh, Terrible, save your money, says Gina. Audience member Kay says amazing visuals topped only by amazing action sequences. And go watch it for that. Go watch it for the stunt work. Go watch it for the choreography of the fight sequences, because that's what makes it worthwhile watching, right? As I said, it's a throwback to that kind of grindhouse feel of, okay, we know that this is kind of schlock. We're just going to have fun with it. And yeah, people are going to die in gruesome ways, and we're going to be creative with our kills, with our camera angles, and it's just going to be cheeky, and you're going to want to watch her succeed in killing the bad guys. It's nothing more than that. So, what would I rank this film? I'm not going to bore you with my ranking video kind of style here. I would say that it's probably a 6.5 out of 10 for They Will Kill You. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. You're watching Mirror Domains.